Also like to ask the city council members here to hold their hands up. Johnny, Mr. Callis, Ms. Sorensen. Is there anybody else that I didn't call out? Maxine. I was staring at her and I didn't call her name out. I'm sorry. David.
Yes, sir.
Gregory. David is here representing the Armed Services. He's an ex. I want to have him say a couple of words.
Thank you, Mayor. First of all, I want to welcome everybody here, especially the ones I see wearing caps that represent our military and represent your military service. Thank you for your service. I also see people here who aren't wearing caps that I know spent time in the military service. We also thank you for your service. There is no greater honor than to serve in the United States military. I guarantee it. I served from 1974 in the United States Marine Corps to 1980. It was the proudest, best time in my life as far as being able to serve my country in that capacity. I wrote a few things down. I want to set the precedence and talk a little bit about the flag initially. Flag Day is June 14th of every year, a day set aside to honor the American flag, a symbol to Americans and to the world of the values of our country and what they were founded on, of our freedoms, and that we will continue to stand strong as we fight against forces of the enemy. In fact, the reason the flag is backwards on all the shoulders of our service members' uniforms is because that is what it looks like as the flag is carried forward. The flag has served as a rallying symbol on the battlefield when all seem to be lost and without hope. Now, what does the flag mean to the American serviceman? After our Creator, the flag is the very heart of our armed services. It represents freedom, bravery, courage, honor, loyalty, and strength, and is a symbol to the world that anything is possible. Now, we as citizens, we ask a lot of the members of our armed services. When we hear the term armed services, we tend to think of people going off to battle. Yes, they do. But there's a lot of jobs in the military that don't require war and battle. But we also require our young men and women to be ambassadors for our country. When I was in the Marine Corps, before we started wearing camouflage utilities, we were called ambassadors in green. And that's what we were. We were there not just to fight battles, but to do humanitarian aid and to help the population of whatever country we were serving in. Our military personnel are principled people who believe in something bigger than themselves. They are honorable men and women who fight for what they believe in. It is difficult for folks who have never served in the United States military to fully understand the level of commitment, the level of pride, sometimes even the times of loneliness because of the long separations from their family and their friends, and what it means to put yourself in harm's way, and especially on the field of battle. But our brave young warriors, the ones that we see coming through town on Warriors Weekend, they do it every day of their lives as they serve without asking anything in return. We have a responsibility as a nation and as a citizenry to make sure that those people are taken care of, not just while they're serving, but afterwards. There's a lot of scuttlebutt, a lot of talk up in Washington that our service members' benefits may be cut as much as 20%. You as the voting public cannot let things like that happen. We have a duty as well as those soldiers, airmen and Marines. A soldier, a Marine or airman, or a sailor or Coast Guardman, they are people who selflessly devote a great part of their life to ensure that all citizens can sleep with the peace of mind and live out day to day without fear. Our armed forces personnel give you the freedom and ask nothing in return. These people are of the highest caliber. The United States Army was founded on 14 June 1775. The United States Marine Corps was founded on 10 November 1775. The Navy on 13 October 1775 and became the Department of the Navy in 1798. The Air Force, after formally become a department of the Army, as the Army Air Corps, became a separate branch on 12 September 1947. All these branches and all these people who have served have a proud history and a bright future. And they have this bright future and this honorable past because of the support received by caring citizens, such as the people of Edna, who in 1968 named this city Flag City. We support the Wounded Warrior Program enthusiastically and fly our flags with pride. Thanks to all our troops, thanks to you as citizens. God bless our troops, and God bless this nation.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you all.